Hey, listen, if you think work stress is the real problem, it's time for us to reconsider. Listen, if you give me the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you how external stress like work can significantly affect your behavior at home and what you can do about it. And especially, I'm going to show you 3 things that you may not come to realize until you watch this. First, I'm Mark D. I hope to be your favorite dad strategist. I'm the founder of Angry Dads. No, I'm not. I'm the founder of MF.Dads. And I help angry dads become rad dads. Now listen, hold on. I know I messed up there. And if you think you're not an angry dad, let me tell you, being an angry dad isn't about Homer choking out Bart. It's not always about yelling. Sometimes it's about shutting down, feeling isolated. Sometimes it's about self-critical talk, your inner critic, self-doubt. Sometimes it's just about being frustrated that you don't know what words to say or even how you fucking feel. That's the problem. With angry dads, we're not always aware because we weren't brought up to look at these things, and we had these protective natures that we put up to help us survive childhood and early years or something horrible that happened, and now it's not freaking serving us. So let me give you something for the next 5 minutes. Again, as I said, if you watch, I'm going to show you 3 things that you're going to become aware of that might help you understand why it's okay. We're not judging you. We're going to show you how to look at the stress differently. So today we want to talk a little bit about how it affects your behavior at home, the stress that you're having from work. First, I want to talk about how the external stress like work can spill over into your home life. And when you're stressed at work, it's really easy to carry that tension with you home. Especially this can manifest as like irritability, impatience, and essentially withdrawing from your family. I'm really guilty of this. When I get home, sometimes I try to take a breath outside the door, come inside with a better attitude. But this grin and bear it kind of thing is not really good for us, and it plays a long-term impact to our families. So imagine a typical day at work. You've had a back-to-back meetings, tight deadlines, your unexpected challenges. Johnny in finance is totally messed up. I think my work actually has a Johnny in finance. That wasn't a real-life example. This exhaustion often shows up as an inability and short temper. Hey, I'm a family man, so that's my door knocking with some kids looking to play with my kids and my dog barking. Here, up here. Come on, girl. Hey, come on back. Hey, come here. Come on. We're on a video. Come on. Okay, who are you barking at? Come on. Anyway, thanks for listening. So listen, as I said, by the time you get home, you're mentally and emotionally drained. Exhaustion often shows up as inability or short-temperedness, leading to conflicts or lack of engagement with your family. Imagine I yelled out now, hey, cut it out there. I'm trying to film a video. I'm going to let my dog out. Hey, love, can you answer the door, please? Live video, I tell you. Okay, so easy going here. It's probably just some kid who wants to play from the neighborhood. Talking about the stress that comes in, it can show up as many different things. As I was saying, irritability, short-temperedness. You may not have a smile to be able to deal with these situations the way they're coming at you. You might get pretty frustrated in easy little things. So bullet number 2, identifying the blind spot is a real issue that isn't just about external stress. It's about our own blind spots and recognizing our behavior. For example, I had this dad who I spoke to once. He felt like he was always the one taking the high road in conflicts. And as I listened to him, I deeply heard how he was feeling. And I finally just said, like, do you feel like your partner really feels heard? And his realization was immediate. He hadn't considered that his own reaction might be part of the problem. This oh crap moment helped him see and acknowledge that his behavior was crucial for his own improvement and the relationships in his family. If you're feeling that way about someone, outside of you, your partner, you're really going to start building a little bit resentment. But if you have a blind spot, you're never going to be able to break the cord on that resentment and reconnect. Blind spots are tricky because they're often invisible to us until someone points them out to us. You might think your irritability is solely due to work stress, but you might consider how you respond to your family's needs or feelings and truly listening or just being there hearing. Acknowledging the blind spots can be a key to your transformation in your family dynamics. Self-awareness is a powerful and sometimes painful tool. Once you recognize the patterns, we can start to begin to change them. We can just flip the script and reprogram our brains to work for us instead of against us. So the third thing that you may not be aware of that might group you into the awesome and honorable group of angry dads once we change out of being an angry dad is a real story of transformation. I want to look at something that happened. Many dads initially thought their family problems were due to external stresses, not being cognizant of their own ownership and stake in what was happening. So they don't address their own behaviors and implementing stress management techniques. They saw remarkable improvements in their family dynamics. And one dad, for example, he was a senior manager in a company, and I introduced to him our mini mindfulness sessions. They're awesome because you don't need world music playing with a yoga mat and candles and nice smelly things. You can do them at any moment all day long. And here's the thing, no one needs to know you're even doing them. So you don't need this like crazy environment to start this mini mindfulness practice. You can do it at any moment of any part of the day. This brings presence and patience to your life and allows you to have more empathy and the ability to navigate situations with resolutions and creative problem solving. It really just leads to more harmonious interactions in your overall life. In this guy's example, he was in a strained relationship with his wife and his kids. And after he joined our boot camps and he learned these mini mindfulness techniques, he started being able to practice them on a daily basis, slowly built his mind muscles to be able to overcome these things. And he noticed a significant improvement in his family's interactions and overall happiness. So this is a really good example of how the 8-week boot camp I have can totally transform a guy who is completely unaware and maybe even thought the journey would be a little challenging, because some of us, especially when we're really successful in our work life, we don't really like change that much or necessarily want to have to look at it. So remember, while external stress is often unavoidable, how you manage it makes all the difference. By recognizing and addressing the impact of external stress on your behavior, you can create a more positive and supportive home environment. If you're ready to take control of your stress, improve your family dynamics, and feel better as a dad with your burdens lifted off your strong, broad shoulders so you can carry more of your family's burden instead of your internal burdens, I want you to click on the link in the video description, and you're going to learn more about the program, where you can reach out to me and contact me through DMs. Hey, I'm Mark D, your favorite dad strategist from MF.Dads. I just want to say high five and dad vibes. I'll talk to you soon. You got this, Dad.